Should we be streaming right now?
I hope we're streaming and
Not
we hope we're
that I can
audioing.
see.
Give
I
it a
don't-
sec.
We should be.
What, haven't we been
Offline
rolling?
on mine.
Okay, well, here we go. We're going live, and we're going live, like, actually live. And I'm tired, and I'm sorry, and I tried really hard, and I just didn't.
Don't be sorry. You are doing amazing, and we love you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
accurate.
We're live.
We are
Oh, live.
And now I've got the wrong, like, liveness. Advanced. No, I don't want advanced settings. I want to be able to edit to the thingy that says that.
Okay, I don't know that we're live anymore.
Thing. We are live. We should still be live.
It says that we are live, but I'm at the end of the
Black
stream, I
screen.
think.
Black screen? How is there a black screen?
I'm being prompted to watch a random video or watch the same video.
This is just rude. I mean, I'm live and it says it's 44 seconds in my test one. I don't know if we've got audio because I don't test the audio. I rely on you.
I
guys
will
for that.
refresh.
I'm not getting audio through. It's a black screen, but it says you're live.
Okay, I'm live. I can hear everything, and we can hear. Yep, we're rocking and rolling.
Rocking and or
Go team.
rolling. Go team.
Yeah, refresh fixed it for me.
I will have to.
Oh, we are on.
Somehow figure out how to adjust the stream name, and that's fine. I've done it. We've done it before. Where is it? Nope, there's too many buttons.
Where did the name change button go?
Okay, whatever, Batman. All right, Matt, you want to do a recap while I try and figure out how to shenan again?
In character.
Again. Okay. Hello. I am Leonardo Trindenwald. Do we want to do an intro for who and what we are?
Yes. Okay. Cool. We are incredibly good at this. We are Roll for Dopamine. We do things, and I've lost all of you, and that's fine. Well,
I'm still here.
We do D&D and stream. Oh no, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. We went bang. No, we didn't go bang.
We are all in incognito mode.
Secret, stealthy, black.
We're inspired by radio plays this week, so you will only be hearing our voices.
Yeah, it's realistically the truest form of podcast, and just
Who turned
media
out the
in
light?
general, I think.
Speaking of podcasts, Pat.
Void number 3.
The Finally Press Record podcast available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hell yeah.
It's not like I've rehearsed that many times.
So smooth.
Let's go, and it was so perfect every time.
It's like
Really
straight off the
wasn't,
bat.
but I appreciate the appreciation. We're back!
We're back. We've moved into a new era where video
Just in time
is
for me to drop the
actually
pasta.
cool.
Okay, yeah. So, aside from Pat, who is plugging his podcast, the Finally Press Record podcast, and we shout out to the 2 German listeners that he has
Ooh,
every week.
I haven't checked to see if I've got any new international listeners. I should do that.
But shout
Yes,
out
I need to
them.
know. It's been bugging me. I feel like it's grown, and I want to know the number.
I only want the German listeners.
I'm betting on 9.
Shout out to the Roll for Dopamine viewers as well.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
have been pretty chill, pretty cool, sick. Drop some stuff in the chat to be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I need somebody else to monitor chat tonight because I'm in travel mode, as we can see. So,
so we've got 2 new listeners from Germany and 4 new listeners from Russia.
Ooh.
Another 4 random people from the United States, so that's fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good on all of you.
Shout out to all of them.
Thank you.
Anybody else got anything to plug? Anybody doing anything that they want to plug?
Nope. I mean, I feel like it's really up to Wombat here, but currently he's unavailable.
Yeah.
Or
Conveniently with a zipper across his mouth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say zipper across his back, but
yeah, I mean both are true at this point. It's a very easy leverage point.
I would also like to point out that today your dice that will be determining your fate are also brought to you by Wombat, who bought me dice. So when I roll well, it's not my
blame
fault.
Wombat.
It's Wombat.
So when there's a team player kill,
yeah,
it's Wombat.
I mean, I was always the friendly fire fodder. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. So when Wombat actually kills us,
I don't need to. I don't have the focus cam anymore. I haven't used my webcam yet. So.
It's nice. Good choice, Wombat.
Danke.
So your downfall, I mean, your gameplay will be brought to you by these dice.
I want to hear the thud of my character's fate.
Excellent. I'll get rid
More of a
the mic.
clicky clack.
Excellent. But because of who you're going up against tonight, I do also have more dice. So, do you want to do a recap of where we're at?
we're in a very safe place.
Casual mic drop from the DM.
There's absolutely nothing that could possibly go wrong in the next 2 hours. What the hell? So, while Leonardo and Dwairu were chilling, having a great time at the bar, Luna and Pipwick have plucked them up and taken them on a new mission for this journey in in Marblewood. Is that what we called it?
Yes, Marblewood.
A stop along the trail for the circus, and while this was all happening, Helios and her father were off doing something business-like, probably nefarious. Well, can't disclose this.
Nefarious. He is just a legitimate businessman pursuing
And he
business
definitely has an alibi of a whole ass circus. And we, for most of last episode, we were planning about how to get Luna's idol back from her mother. The idol in question is in the possession of Cubit, the gelatinous cube that works for the circus. The gelatinous cube, is in Mira, her mother's quarters. Dressing room. We have to figure out a way to get in there and out, and also get into the gelatinous cube, take out the idol, and be safe while doing it, and not
We
get caught.
definitely
I
have
assume.
a willing sacrifice who is not going to be safe.
I was going to
Driver.
say, I feel like that's an optional extra.
Yeah.
Do we have
I
a?
think we voluntold Dwyer that he was putting his hands in the cube because he has the most hit points.
He's also
The guy
told
who
me
just
that
went,
he's
"Yep."
done it before.
Yeah.
Regularly, that fucker takes my leftover food. I call dibs and he just walks over it like an asshole.
Also, for Loz, who hasn't been here for a while, I haven't taken many notes, but I feel like there's a couple that might help. So Marblewood is where we are. There's a temple that has sick rocks. Hashtag not a cult. They worship Jasper, the mining god. Cubit is a gelatinous cube custodian, not a trash can. Has statue, and Leo and Dwyer are currently drunk as fuck.
Yes, I am
And where did we
poisoned.
get the cube?
The cube is a member of the circus. He acts as the part of the cleanup crew at the end of the night. He works for your mother and father. You are aware of Cubit in this particular scenario. He's just a gelatinous cube that wanders around after the show, picking up rubbish and then shuffling back off to his little stall, which he lives near with the horses.
And
we love
it's all
him right now.
And it's all proving very difficult. Mum's curtains to the dressing room are going to strangle us and stuff.
Our current challenge is making our way through the curtain to Mira's makeup room. Why do I get this wrong every time? Dressing room. And we've got to pass through this curtain. We need to answer a riddle correctly.
Fun.
Otherwise, we'll get strangled by said
Or we
curtain.
could be the size of a rat, because apparently a rat can just pass through, and Morgs can wild shape.
I don't know that we have fully established that, because we know that there are warding glyphs around the edges so that you can't just like burrow underneath.
Didn't we establish that the rats could literally double-decker their way through? I have a whole section in my notes about double-decker rats and how I should write a song about it.
Okay, I was away last week. What the fuck did you guys do to my rats?
Nothing. They made
They
a lot of
volunteered.
discussions. They made a lot of discussions about what they should do with the rats, and never actually managed to get the rats to double decker through the gateway. The rats had climbed the side of the tent and found no way in over the top. They had tried to go underneath and found that it had been sealed along the bottom. They had not tried to penetrate through the curtain, but there was discussion about a double decker rat being big enough to slip underneath the curtain.
Okay. As someone who was away last week, did Pipwick do anything, and were any rats harmed in the filming of last week's session?
No rats were harmed in the filming of last week's session. The rats, so predominantly Pipwick managed to articulate what the rats had told him as they had gone spying about the circus, and made some sassy comments about people trying to do stupid things.
Cool.
Which I felt was on brand, but look, take it with a grain of salt.
I appreciate and I trust you with my character as long as I come back and all my rats are alive. Thank you.
They're still alive. For now.
There has been a tragedy with Matthew McConaughey, though. He has passed so terribly.
He was tasty, though.
And Leo once again confirming that he enjoys waking up with rats in his bed.
No,
cool.
no, nothing happened.
So, team minus Helios, you find yourselves standing outside of Mira's dressing room, the curtain finally in front of you. And as you step forward near it, you see a face twist around. If you like to pass through me, you must answer my riddles. 3?
Oh, okay. Well,
is 3 the riddle?
Knowing the current party, can all 3 riddles be answered by one person?
Then one person will pass through.
So each person has to answer 3 riddles.
Oh no,
For you guys,
Dwaru would
yes,
need to.
100%. That's why I changed the line.
Okay.
All right, tell us the riddle.
Dwaru, step up, please. It is your turn, I guess.
Okay. I step forward.
Driver is so poisoned right now. He's not.
I forgot. I've been drinking a few, haven't
Well,
I?
who did I? Did I have I have inspired someone. Who does anyone remember who that was?
Wasn't it me?
Pretty sure it was Morgs.
Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Does the difficulty of the riddle scale to the person answering?
That's not how we play this game. Two fathers
Ooh,
and
I
their
love
two
games.
sons went hunting for ducks. Each shot a duck, but they got only 3. How?
Two fathers with their 2 sons, so there are 4 sons.
Two fathers and their 2 sons.
Okay.
I've got this. They each only shot once.
Each shot a duck. How are there only 3?
Then they
They
only
each shot a duck.
3.
I have the
Only
answer.
3 what?
Ducks. There are only 3 ducks.
I have a problem.
Does Dwyer have to answer, or can we give him the answer?
Would you like to pass through, or would you like him to pass through this?
If we whisper the answer to each other, does that count as our answer?
Haven't got message.
Can anyone
Only
talk in
if I
each
cannot
other's
hear.
minds?
I do, but I do not know the answer.
The answer is that it's a grandfather, his son, and then that guy's son. So there's 2 fathers, 2 sons.
Okay.
So there's 3 men: a grandfather, a father, and a son.
So a
The
new
father and
riddle
the son
for
of the-
you, my friend. It has horns, but cannot be called an ox. It comes with a packed saddle, but it cannot be called a donkey. It leaves its silver behind wherever it goes. What is it?
Is it
Come again?
Cheshire?
Can you repeat that?
It has horns, but it cannot be called an ox. It comes with a packed saddle, but it cannot be called a donkey. It leaves its silver behind wherever it goes.
A snail!
So one riddle for you, then.
That's clever.
Hmm.
Dear Curtin, do you have any use for gold?
Wow,
What would a
we're 2
curtain
successes
do
in.
with gold?
Whatever it wants.
One riddle for you.
I didn't even hear the question. Didn't even hear the riddle.
The riddle hasn't been said yet.
Curtin, I would
Hello.
like another riddle, please.
If you have me, you will want to share me with someone else desperately. But once you share me, you will no longer have me. What am I?
I've got this one. Curtin, I believe you are referring to a secret.
I am indeed.
Indeed.
Almost all of us are in now.
Ah,
So
that is
Is it up to
not
me?
true.
Oh no. Okay.
Everyone needs to answer 3 riddles.
Wait,
Okay.
seriously?
All right.
That's not true. Only people passing need to. She said people who want to go through.
He is actually a genius. Why would we need to be a person? I'm looking directly at Luna here.
I'm gonna not wild shape now. I'm gonna wait and try and help if I can with more riddles first. And next time, I'm not going to just say the answer. I'm going to give it to someone.
Yeah, we really need to get Dwyer through.
Yeah.
Curtin, another riddle, please.
I have seas but no water, towns but no people, coasts but no sand, and mountains but no land. What am I?
What? Can you say that again,
You're
please?
going to have to say that a lot slower this time, Curtin.
Yeah.
I have
Some of us are
seas
slightly encumbered.
but no water, towns but no people, coasts but no sand, and mountains but no land. What?
Dwyer, pick me up.
Okay.
I
What?
whisper in Dwyer's ear, say out loud a map.
A map.
Or
What's happening? Oh no, she's rolling.
Okay, my orcish friend, I will take that as your second riddle.
perfect.
Oh wait, do you want me to put you down?
Maybe keep me up here.
Okay.
Make a strength check, see how long you can hold him.
Oh no, he's at disadvantage.
Oh yes, I am. Is that just straight strength or athletics or strength saving?
That is a strength check to see how long you can hold Pipwick up next to your head.
Can I make an athletics check to balance?
I got a 20 and
Alright.
a 7.
And a 7.
Okay.
That is disadvantage, is it not?
Yes. So,
Yeah.
Pipwick, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you? As after but a moment, Dwairu starts to buckle under the weight of you.
17.
17. You land with a little bit of a thud, but no damage. As Dwyril, you kind of topple towards the ground, having lost your balance, trying to hold up this gnome.
Wait, this works too. Dwyer, don't get up.
Okay. Can I go to sleep?
No, we still need you to answer.
Okay. What am I answering?
You're answering riddles.
The next riddle, please, Curtin.
Many have heard me, but they cannot see me. I will not speak until you speak to me first. What am I?
Many people have seen you. So repeat it.
You guys are so demanding. Maybe I won't let you in just because you're so rude.
You should say please when you talk to someone. Excuse me, Curtin. Could you please repeat whatever it is you just said?
For you, my collapsed friend, of course. Many have heard me, but they cannot see me. I will not speak until you speak to me first. What am I?
I already forgot the start of it.
Is there a way we can get a hint, Curtin? Are we on our own?
So clearly as a bard, I would
if
have
you
a
give us a
history
hint, I'll
of
give you a back
knowing
rub.
riddles. So can I use my history
Guys,
knowledge
guys.
to
Guys,
Oh,
So-
hi.
can I help?
You guys now notice that Helios has snuck up behind you. Her father and her having arrived to the circus to complete their alibi. Your father making his way to the circus floor to be seen by hundreds of eyes this evening.
I give Helio a big hug and I'm like, thank God you're here, there's a lot to do. And yes, we definitely
Oh my
need your
God.
help, please. Do you know the answer?
I'm seeing double.
It's an echo.
Oh, no. Tell someone else to say it, damn it.
One for you, my reflective friend. My reflected friend.
We all need to answer 3 riddles. I should have said that.
You have
Last
zero
time I carried
questions as
away.
to what is happening here, Helios. Or should we just go along for the
fully
ride?
certain.
Sorry.
Okay.
the
Why if we're
Curtin is
talking
actually
to
talking. The Curtin is
because
actually
if we
talking to
don't
us.
talk to it, it will strangle us when we walk through.
Wait,
He's actually correct.
Did you need an alibi? Was that what I heard you and your father talking about? Like,
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
wink, wink.
Anyway.
I'll cast minor illusion out into the circus, saying, Helios and her father have been here the whole time.
Lucky for you, the roar of the crowd, the music, and the swell of the performance as Helios's father has stepped into the arena for his big moment completely covers your shouting out into the void.
Look, I was trying. Okay. All right.
Helios, you are aware that when your circus comes to more interesting towns, ones that your father hasn't quite managed to completely smooth the way for, or if your parents are hiding an item of particular value, that they have a series of security systems that they put in place, and one of them being these curtains that have some kind of defensive mechanism. And you can kind of gather if this one is designed specifically to keep Luna out, that it's your mum has picked a system that she thinks will challenge her the most.
Yes. Gertrude the curtain. How have you been?
The curtain just gives you kind of like a sly nod.
Well, now I'm just
So-
like I'm more enforced that we need to get Dwyer and Luna through this curtain.
So Luna, not Luna, Helios, will you please help? It's really important.
Alrighty, next riddle, please. Gertrude?
What was it? It was
You
Gertrude?
see, you kind of get the vibe now that the curtain is smiling at you.
Perhaps this will be easier.
What will you find at the end of a line?
We get the answer wrong. Like, are you gonna strangle us? Or is it just gonna be we just got it wrong and we get a new riddle?
Won't know until you try.
Mm,
I feel good about that
the end of
for
a
some
line.
reason.
But we could say
Say it
whatever we
again,
want
Gertrude.
right now, can't we? We could just be talking out loud, just thinking about it, and we would not get strangled, of course.
Not
It
until
would
you
That's
try
what
to
only.
I
pass
was
through.
thinking.
Say it again, Gertrude.
What do you find at the end of a line?
Is it an E?
It is indeed.
You
I was gonna
silly
get
little
really
nerd.
I was gonna get really like meta with the curtain about like, do lions actually ever end?
Yeah, like maybe it's a legacy or a intersection or a like a corner. Like wow, what could it be? No, it's something silly like an E.
Okay.
Yep.
Next riddle, please.
Oh dang it! I should have just that one was a risky one. I didn't know the full answer.
There are 5 sisters. One is reading a book, another is cooking, another is playing chess, and another is doing laundry. What is the 5th sister doing?
Say again.
There are 5 sisters. One is reading a book, another is cooking, another is playing chess, another is doing laundry. What is the 5th sister doing?
I
He's
leaned
playing
down.
chess. Sorry.
Good.
It's okay, we want to get you in too. I was gonna give it to Dwyer.
That's also very fair. Another riddle, please.
What? I do not understand that one.
Because
It takes
remember,
two
one
people
of
to
the
play
sisters,
chess.
yeah. So she couldn't be playing on her own.
Okay.
Matthew, the chess nerd, is like, of course you can be playing chess by yourself.
Yeah.
I
I've done
know
it
that
before. What are you
technically,
talking about?
I know you could play
You
on
put
your
it on
own.
Lazy Susan, right? And just
I've done it before, guys. We all do it, right?
We do it, Matt.
If you were in a
Okay.
race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in?
Dwyer,
Mm?
you're in second place.
You're
Say
in
that.
second place.
Alas, my
Say,
friend, I heard you say to the one on the ground at second place.
I whispered it.
And I heard
mean-
Okay, can I like hold my status of being able to enter you curtains without you killing me?
Hold for what? Dear gnome?
I believe that you can just pass through whenever you'd like to now.
If I shout out answers through the curtains, will they hear and will you punish them?
It will be interesting to see if they can hear.
Okay, I'll step through the curtains and pray that you guys can A, hear me, and B, not die.
Cool. I am going to describe the layout to you as you enter. So as
Ooh.
you enter the space, you find yourself in a large, kind of open room. The one corner of the room to your left has a whole rack of different costumes hung up. Not just Mira's costumes, but you see that there is also her best friend, who I have definitely notes on that we discovered the other
We
day.
did discuss
Uh,
her, but I can't remember her
Zelfa?
name.
Zelfa Adbella, along with other kind of just like backup pieces and backup dresses, along with a normal series of clothes. To the right, you see there's a series of workbenches, one of which seems to act as an actual desk to do administrative tasks, and one which seems to be more of a vanity with series of makeup and the like on it, kind of in an intersecting L shape. Kind of between the two, not quite directly in front of you, there is a large space. If you were going to put something, you suspect it would be there, but you can't see anything in this moment. Unless you would like to make a perception roll.
Well, of course I want to make a perception roll. Can I, by chance, do an investigation roll because I'm specifically looking for Cubit?
Sure.
That is an 18.
An 18. You understand that this void is also yet a trap placed in front of you, and that Cubit is actually hiding behind Mira's desk. You see the vague green tinge of the gelatinous cube immobile in the corner.
Cool. So a void space trap. Can I see anything that would indicate how I could move Cubit out of that like corner?
You can probably get him to pass over or under the desk, through the desk.
Hey Cubit, come here. Over here. Come on.
Tell him.
Come on.
Can I
Who's
can
that
I
good
hear
little
him?
gelatinous cube? Come on.
Can I hear him?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
Yeah. Luna is making
I got a
perception.
23.
Yeah, you can kind of hear muffled voices on the other side, but you cannot make out any of the words.
Oh damn it! I was gonna tell him to say he had an old burrito or something. I thought that'd be really funny.
I was going to say the same. There's no way my inebriated ass is hearing that.
Yeah. That's okay.
Does Cubit react to my goading at all?
It seems as though Cubit is completely inert in this moment.
Can I reach into the bag of holding and think garbage?
Sure, roll a d20 for me, please.
That is an 8.
An 8. You reach into the bag of holding and pull out a slip of parchment with the phrase, "I'm not dead," written on it.
I
This
look at
seems ominous.
the piece of parchment and I'm like, this seems important for later, but it doesn't reflect me, so I rip it up into multiple pieces. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need this anymore. It's garbage. And I drop it on the floor in like a cookie crumb pattern towards the door of the dressing room.
You watch very slowly as Cubit starts to like move a little bit and move a little bit and head towards the piece of paper. So we're gonna hold there and jump back to outside of the curtain. You guys have just watched Pipwick pass through, and then heard some kind of muffled voices on the other side, or at least muffled Pipwick's voice on the other side. Luna has. What would you like to do?
Pip, can you hear us?
Can I?
Make a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
You can, and you can hear that Leonardo is shouting out for you.
I'm trying to lure it through the door.
All of
You
you
may
on the
not
other
want to
side,
stand.
make a perception check for me, please. If it is less than a 20, you cannot hear it.
All right.
Nope.
Oh shit.
I guess we
I'm
can't
going to
hear
say another riddle, please.
it.
Certainly. I sleep during the day and often hide away. I wake up at dawn's light and shine only briefly, then hide away and sleep through the day. What am I?
Say it again.
I sleep.
No. You have to say please when you talk to it.
Pretty please, Gertrude. Can we have it again?
I sleep during the day and often hide away. I wake up at dawn's light and shine briefly, then hide away and sleep through the day. What am I?
What animals sleep during the day
I
and then
wouldn't believe
get
that
up
it's
at
just
dawn?
an animal.
You don't think?
I would have said that it is dawn, but she said dawn in the riddle itself. The wind seems to be rustling tonight.
Can I try for a nat 20 for the answer?
Sure, Nat 20 will get the answer through.
Come on.
It's not a nat 20.
Matt either got a 1 or a 20.
I got a 20.
Ah! So you hear
30?
Pipwick's voice.
The answer is sunrise, you idiots!
I'm going to message to Dwairu on the floor. If he's still lying on the floor, I guess.
Yep.
I can sit up.
The answer is sunrise.
Sunrise.
Would you repeat your answer there?
Sunrise.
The sunrise. The sunrise.
The sunrise.
Come on, come on.
Good job. It is indeed the sunrise. Would you like
That is.
to pass?
Is that his
now?
third?
I can pass?
Certainly.
Oh, yes, please.
Congratulations, you have passed this class, Dwaru.
Hey,
I've never
another
passed a
riddle.
class in my life. I appear to
I'm
be
gonna,
being
like-
pushed through, so I shall go.
I'm gonna help him up and like push him through.
Yeah, cool. And Dwyer, you get pushed through the curtain. You see this room as I had described before, with Pipwick trying to lure Cubit out from behind the table with these scraps of paper. And as you start to notice, Pipwick, the cube itself, Cubit, is 5 feet by 5 feet. The desk itself is maybe 4 feet tall. It has a lot of stuff on it. And Cubit's
4
going
foot tall desk,
Well, yeah, I'm looking at my desk right now.
4 feet wide.
No, okay, no, maybe it's like 3 feet tall. It's like a meter tall.
Okay, it's shorter than him.
It's
Go
shorter
on.
than him.
Okay.
It's shorter than him. He's going through the desk.
Okay. Can I react quick enough to move the shit on the desk away from him?
You can certainly try. Can I get a dex check from you, please?
Saving throw or just
No,
straight?
just to check.
Sorry, was there a void in between you and the?
It was a
Would you like
nice
this?
bit of empty
Uh,
space. Like if somebody was gonna put a
Okay.
cube, it would be right there.
Sorry, I'm 14.
14. Cool. So you managed to get there and sweep most of the paperwork and other like items off the desk off, but you seem to lose a pen as it rolls towards Cubit as Cubit hits the edge of the desk and starts to, like move forward. Just kind of like
Okay, I need to ask because she's my friend's mother and my boss. Was it a nice pen? Like, gold plated, monikered.
For now it is still a nice pen. It's just in Cubit.
Dwyer!
Yeah?
Need your help.
What do you need?
Come over here.
And
Yep.
Cubit is just very like slowly shuffling towards you and making their way through the desk. And you at this point are at least relieved that it's quite a hardwood desk in front of you, even though there will be some acid marks from Cubit as he makes his way through the desk.
Also, I'm not gonna be here when she gets back. Dwyer, can we see the statue inside Cubit still?
Make a perception check.
Always the perception check. Can I make an investigation check? I at least get
Go for
+1 for that. Damn it!
I got a 10.
Rolling too well.
I got a 9 plus 0, so it's a 9.
Cool. Lucky is very obvious. Yes, it's still in Cubit. Now
Okay.
that you've spotted him and he's moving.
Dwyer, statue.
Along with a chicken leg.
Okay. Dwyer, I need you to listen to
Somebody's
my
old
word.
tankard?
Sorry, are you saying? Oh, you're saying it's a whole chicken leg, not just the bone. I don't know why I was just thinking it was the bone.
Dwyer, you see the statue and the pen. If you can get those things out of the cube, you can take whatever else you want afterwards.
How far in is the statue?
Right in the center of the cube.
So like 2.5 feet.
2.5 feet.
Oh, but Luna. Oh, we didn't. We had the sticks. That Luna's got. Can we?
I'll push them underneath the curtain.
Attempt to push them underneath the curtain. The curtain goes, no.
Gertrude, please.
Do a history
No.
check on Gertrude.
Sure, what would you like to know?
I would like to know if I have enough good grace to be able to like get us past her, or if she's bribable.
That would be an
I tried
insight
this.
roll for me, please.
Okay. I got a 16.
16. Gertrude isn't real. Gertrude is a manifestation of your mother's powers.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Does she know?
Luna,
Like-
perhaps it's time that
Should she have been alerted?
before the
Who
boys
knows?
get too creative with their.
Gertrude is a manifestation.
Ways to get into
Our mother
Cubit.
isn't. Our mother's all about the show.
I'm gonna just try and wild shape and see if I can get
I
in.
push through the curtain.
You decide to just push through the curtain.
She probably wouldn't kill her own daughters.
Can I get a strength check from you as the curtain starts to wrap itself around you and bind you into a cocoon?
Is this like a magic curtain where like fabric just seems to wrap around from nowhere and there's still a
Nowhere,
solid wall, or is it the
just-
whole thing?
Just seemingly more and more of this curtain just seem to have infinite lengths as it comes out and tries to cocoon Helios.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17. Yeah, so you manage to like tear out of the curtain and like pull away before Gertrude wraps you up any further.
Because I
Well-
said I tried to wild shape and go through at the same time, was Gertrude distracted enough that I got through? As a cat or a rat or something?
Well, what creature would you pick?
Also, do you have the sticks?
Yes.
If I'm a rat, can I carry the sticks?
Anything
No,
on your
so-
person will be wild shaped with you. So if you have them on your person,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I remember we
And-
discussed that last time.
I'm going to say that I went for rat shape and that I carry the sticks in my bag.
Cool. Can I get a dexterity check from you, please? As you are,
Yes,
as you're
ma'am.
not caught up in the same kerfuffle that.
So dex check as a rat. Did you say you
yes,
were?
a dex check
Yes.
as a rat. So your rat stats.
Oh, give me a moment.
You should just be able to go extras and then manage items, and then you can go.
Rat
Uh,
mode.
Just-
Rat mode.
Hang on.
I mean, if it's the same as my rats,
Oh, that's also true.
your dexterity is +0.
Yeah, okay. So I got a 14.
That's a 14.
How am I going to go with that little 14?
I'm gonna say because Helios did so well, you do manage to squeak through to the other side.
I start squeaking to get. Actually, no, I think I can still talk. Let me just
Yes,
double
in
check
new
that.
rules you can.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can. I can still talk. I'm like, Pipwick, Pipwick, Pipwick. I've
Yeah,
got
but
the
you
sticks.
can also unwild shape.
Yeah, but now I'm here and I'm
I need
in.
the
I need to
sticks,
get
though.
out. I don't want to be attacked. So can you just take the sticks and help Dryru?
They're wild shaped into your rat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Crazy as
inside of
fucking
your
rat.
rat form.
While
What?
that's happening,
not
I'm
a
gonna
rat
reach and just grab the pen.
Okay, cool. So two things. You are when you're in rat form, you are not a rat wearing a backpack. Your rat form contains within it you and your backpack. So you have to unwild shape to get stuff out of your backpack off your person. Can I get
Okay.
a strength check from Dwairu to try and grab and pull out the item inside?
18.
Ooh.
18. Cool. So let me just double check the cube damage.
Hey, Wombat, how are those health points looking?
Fine.
Yeah, this is gonna get
I've
real
never
good.
been less.
Can I get you to take 10 points of acid damage as you have reached in to cube it fully and returned with the pen? Which seems
I got
to
a
be
pen.
a little bit singed on the outside.
You don't have that much more health than I do.
None of us have that much health. We're level 2.
Yeah, true. But don't you have? Oh no, because you went and then you went bard. Ah.
So I'll unwild shape.
Yep.
And pull out the sticks, and I'll give one to Pipwick, and I'll give one to Dryru, and we'll start seeing if we can like push
The
the.
sticks that remember that there were sticks that you can click together because
Oh
they're
yeah,
part
no,
of the
that's
scaffolding,
right.
so you can
Scaffolding. Yeah.
hook it from
Thank
a
you
longer
for reminding
distance.
me. Yeah, start connecting and work together to push my statue out of Cubit.
I really hope.
Didn't we establish that it was about like 3 feet, like a meter long? That we could extend these sticks together.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We did some serious maths last episode.
I thought they were 3 feet each, and that's why we had 2 of them.
They're a meter
Okay.
each. Yeah.
Let's.
Okay, that does actually make a difference. So is our total length 3 feet or our total length 6 feet?
6 feet.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Dwairu, you grab one end. Luna, you grab the other end with me, and we'll go through Cubit and hopefully push the stone out because he's 5 foot wide. We have 6 feet of pole. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do
We
it.
do
Oh,
that.
wait. I learned something today. Am I going on the left side or the right side?
Well done, Dryru. I'm really proud of you. You go on the right side. We'll go on the left.
And Dwairu goes to the left side.
So you just trying to take this giant pole and like slice him in half?
Sort of just kind of push through. I know he's a gelatinous cube and he kind of will just reshape behind.
Yep. So, can I get
Maybe.
a Can I get just a vague dexterity check from you guys as you attempt to push it through? I would say it would be advantage that you're helping, but Dwairu is drunk, and therefore you're gonna just straight roll it.
I
So
want to
you
use
say,
my inspiration.
Yes, that's a good call.
Is a
Sorry.
vague
deep-
dexterity check that we roll the dice and just squint at them and hazard a guess as to what we got?
No, give me a dex check.
13.
15 plus 1, so 16.
I got 21.
Don't take away the 2 and then do
No?
it's a d6.
I
I
don't
give
know
you
why I thought it was a
d6.
D4. Okay. Ignore that. One moment. Oh, make that
Hey!
a 24. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys manage to like slice through Cubit as he's coming through the table and make sure that he like the with the statue on the underside of the table, you manage to like queue up the bar on the other side, and as he's coming through to eat the paper, you can like catch the statue as it's like coming through before it like lands on the other side. As it hits the ground, though, coming out the other side, you do watch as Cubit kind of stops, shakes a little bit, and attempts to go back for the statue.
Oh, no. I recognize this move. I'm fucking snatching that thing before he gets it.
Cool. Make another dexterity check for me, please.
I would also
13.
lunge for it.
Cool. Can I get a dex check from you as well, please?
Oh, it nearly gave me nat 20 and instead I got a 5.
5.
Should
Cool.
I also make a dex check?
Are you going for the statue as well?
I think we would all be going for the statue.
Then
That's the eye
yes,
of the prize.
please.
12.
12. So, Dwairu, you make out with this idol in hand. Pipwick, Luna,
Oh no.
you
Oh no.
guys get engulfed in Cubit as he slides toward you. And with that, I'm going to get you guys to roll initiative so we have the order of which these actions start happening.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
Oh, we're in
I
so
just want
much
to make
trouble.
it clear that just outside, obviously we've decided that like we're moving on to different strategies. So Leonardo's like gently caressing the side of this face and is like, "Oh, Gertrude, no one speaks to your beauty," and is really just trying to um, flirt with this piece of fabric.
Cool. Can I get a charisma check?
Check.
Knowing that I need a nat 20 for you to be able to schmooze with basically animated armor.
I mean, I would never expect this to work, but I'll give it a crack. Um, mm,
You had 4 nat 1s before, you can get some nat 20s.
so make that 5 nat ones as I rolled a natural 1.
To jail with those dice.
Joe.
Yep. Into the
So, my
chair.
friends on the inside, can I have your combat rolls?
Would be a
please? Yeah.
21.
Yet another 13.
21.
Our initiative roll, do you mean?
Yes,
Yes,
because
sir.
my brain is soup.
That's okay. Just making sure. 8.
What type of soup?
Not a good one.
Like
Is
a
it gluten
broth.
free?
More like a seafood bisque. The whole ocean too warm.
I'm allergic.
Okay.
Cool. So I will come back to you guys in 2 seconds. So aside from Leonardo, who's trying to schmooze the curtain,
Sorry, I just with my natural 1, I think that I'm like going to caress the face and then just Yeah, right.
Cool. Make
Okay.
a strength check for me.
Well, it could just be. It's just flavor, right? If this doesn't work, it's just flavor. It's just flavor.
You gotta like caress the side of the face and then realize it's the other part of the curtain that's like talking. This was just the face you saw in the curtain. Helios, what about you? You now are aware that your sister and two of your friends are on the other side of this curtain, which is some of the fun things your mother can do. Although she is very circus oriented, she's got some skills. She's a bit of an illusionist, as Luna can attest to when she stole the idol in the first place. Yes, what would you be doing?
Her mother gave her an illusion back, and then.
And then was the illusion herself.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
that whole thing.
Think about it, guys. Don't remind me.
Sorry about that, Gertrude. Can I have another riddle?
Certainly.
You sounded so Aussie then.
We come at it
Come
at
on,
night without
Gertrude.
being fetched. We leave during the day without being stolen. What are we?
Sorry, my dear. Can you
Sorry,
please
someone's
repeat that? I
talking.
was definitely talking over that.
We come out at night without being fetched. We leave during the day without being stolen. What are we?
I'm okay. Actually, I'm just gonna start messaging Helios now because I've only got one person, and just so she knows she can I can reply. You can reply to this. Are these stars? I believe stars are the answer here, but I'm not quite sure. I would love
Say
your
that out
opinion.
loud.
You say that out loud?
Yep.
Indeed it is. Another riddle for you then.
Yep. Wait, how many do you have?
I've done one.
Okay.
But also, I don't think I'll be able to help with the gelatinous cube, nor do I want to really stick my hand inside of it. So I'm happy to stay out here. I'm perfectly safe.
Cool. This is the last one we do before we jump
Somewhere in
back
the
into song.
universe, you hear Pipwick's voice in the back of your head saying, "Fuck you, Leo! Fuck you!"
I'm sure that they have it entirely under control. We had a whole plan coming into this, so
Okay.
I have ultimate confidence in these people.
Hey,
Oh.
give me another one.
It runs smooth and can hit hard or soft, but it loves to fall and cannot climb. What is it?
Oh, so was it? It was smooth or
It
tough?
runs smooth and it can hit hard or soft.
Is it a ball?
Alas, it is not.
Was it? And sorry, she's not being eaten alive or anything like that.
No.
Is it love?
Alas. And with that, back into the combat. So, Luna, you are currently within this cube. You are engulfed in Cubit. It is getting spicy. What would you like to do?
Can I ask
So
a step
stressed.
ahead of this? Are we completely engulfed, or like have we got like an arm or a leg sticking out? How
So-
fucked are we right now?
I would imagine if you were diving for an item that is on the ground, you have gone hands and head first in that direction with Cubit. So the part of you that is sticking out is your feet.
Okay. So, can I cast a spell? Because that's what I really
you
want to
need
do.
a verbal component?
Yeah. Okay. Can
Hey, Mog,
I?
how many wild shapes have you got?
I've got one more.
Because if your legs are sticking out, you can wild shape and maybe leave a cavern, not stealing anything from the D&D movie.
Yeah. And for some reason, a snake can just slither on top of the gelatinous cube. Anyway,
Is that true?
No,
That's
that's a movie.
Okay. Is
Hey,
it
rule of
true
cool,
that
rule
if
of
I
cool.
wild shape outside, that I will like be outside and not be wild shaping inside?
That's neither true nor false. I will need either some kind of roll or a really cool thing to indicate that you get to be there.
Which one of us is further in? Like, I think I went first, so that means people could be further
You
out
guys
than
got
me,
the
right?
same
Yeah, but I'm
number.
much smaller, so I have less surface
Because-
area of which to engulf.
Yes. But I'm just thinking I could try and push you out because I don't have leverage to push myself out. But if I can push you, at least one of us is out. Like, and then you can pull me out. Hopefully, is my train of thought.
Try.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try and push Pipwick out.
We're talking like boot to face, or
Well, no, my legs are out.
oh, that's true.
So, however
Fist to face.
I physically can, however I can, whether it's fist to face or whether it's I'm trying to get out and on the way because he is further out than me, he's also getting pushed out. That would be my ideal.
Okay.
DM.
So what role?
So
what
can
role
I
do I
have
need
a
to do?
strength check? To
I was really
try
hoping it was going to
and
be dexterity or
push.
acrobatics. This is oh. I got a 6.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
6. So you go to try and push Pipwick out, and you just kind of like extend your arms further out and kind of get more sucked into position. And as you've gone to like push out, you've also exhaled this huge breath in the push. So I'm going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, because you cannot.
Okay. I got a 15.
Awesome.
And as a bonus action, can I try and kick my feet into the curtain and try and get the curtain to attack my feet and pull me out?
So the curtain is on the other side of the room to this. Cubit is
Damn
the
it.
back wall and then moved his way
Damn
through
it.
the desk, which was just in front of him.
I imagined it that the desk and that was near the front, so I got excited. That was my last ditch grasping at
You
straws.
were
Let me-
certainly welcome to wiggle your legs in Dwairu's direction if you so choose.
I will do that.
Awesome, Dwairu, you see some legs wiggling. It is also your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm a grab one of the set of legs.
Oh my god, he grabs 2 different legs. Oh no, wait, hold on. That'd be fine.
Feel like I'd need a really good roll for that.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna grab one of the set of legs and I'm gonna pull.
Cool. Can I get a strength check from you, please?
Please.
Fuck.
Well,
Would you like the answer or would you like to just move on?
I would like the answer, please.
It's
Well,
a
the audience at home.
5.
Say 5. So you go to grab the legs and you kind of do this jerking pull and just kind of like shove them in a little bit more before like wiggling the legs around. And you're not even sure if this is Pipwick or Lunar anymore. This is some legs. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
chicken leg.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I would have
Advantage.
instantly got a nat 20 if it was a chicken leg.
Do you have a bonus action?
I do. I'm not sure what I can do with it. Everything looks like it needs an action.
Perhaps some bardic inspiration? At a time of crisis?
Ooh, is that a bonus?
How are you?
It
Yes,
is a
it's
bonus.
action. How would you
Sorry, what
like
was
to
that?
inspire one of your teammates?
Right on the teammate.
But please remember, you are drunk.
I'm gonna turn this idol upside down, and I'm gonna use it like a drum. I'll be like, "Come on, Pipwick, you got this. You can get out of this mush."
All right, Pipwick, you have bardic inspiration.
But is Dwyra's yours is a D4, isn't it?
D6.
Damn, what the?
How dare you, sir?
Cool. With that, it is Cubit's turn. Actually, do you have any movement, or would you remain standing next to Cubit?
I feel like having failed the pull, I would be several.
Okay. Cool.
And possibly on my ass, but up to artistic interpretation.
Oh, if you're on your ass, I need to know. If you fell over, tell me all about it.
Don't listen to her. It's a trap.
I'm gonna fall over.
Glares of other players saying no.
Cool. So you remain standing but a couple feet back. Can I get
You did a perfect
Luna
roll.
and Pipwick to take
Be kind, I'm squishy.
I know.
Cubit.
Why would you get in the cube?
He looks really inviting after enough drinks.
Just to remember, Dwyra took 10 damage.
You guys are going to take I'll be nice. 12 points of acid damage as you remain inside Cubit.
Well, that was questionably nice, but thank you.
I mean, I am
I know.
being nice. Cool. And Cubit is going to make his way towards you, Dwyer. He just manages to get towards you. Can I get another dexterity saving throw from you, please? Can I get a dex saving throw?
Oh,
from you, please,
shit.
As he tries to engulf you.
I have had such low rolls this session. Jeez, that's another 13.
Cool. So you're going to get pushed you're going to get pushed 5 feet away. You are now 5 feet away from the curtain, just to give you a sense of the space there. As Cubit tried to tried to engulf you, and you've managed to save. You've been pushed backwards away from him.
Aren't I the opposite side to the curtain, though?
Yes, sorry. So back the other way. Yes, you push towards the table. Yes, Matt.
Oh no, nothing. I was just. There's a barbarian thing where he can get advantage on stuff, but I don't think he's got that yet. He would have got it if he was level 2 in barbarian, which he's not.
Oh yes, that's reckless.
Can Pipwick, what would you like to do?
Perhaps we can answer another question at the end of the round.
End of the round, yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this out into the void, knowing I have very few hit points left. So my legs are sticking out of Cubit. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would Pipwick have the capability to make the gestures required to thunderclap? Because there is no verbal component necessary.
Yeah, all right. I like that. I think that's spicy. Let's do it.
All right.
How loud's your thunderclap?
Can be heard 100 feet away.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone.
Dampening effect on the curtain, then, isn't there?
I was gonna say, is it dampened being in the cube, or is it coming from the feet?
Ooh, good point.
Well, I think narratively, generally, the thunderclap comes from the hand motion to trigger it. In this case, the foot motion. So, come on, Ducky Dice. And you said I've got Bardic Inspiration. Is that 1d6 as well?
Yep.
1d6.
Alright, we're doing this. That is 22. Dirty 22.
That hits.
Is Thunderclap a...
It is a cantrip. So it's 5 thunder damage, but narratively it's a very large sound emanating out from my feet. So what that does to a gelatinous cube, I leave up to the DM.
Yeah, cool. So you guys inside of the cube don't hear anything, but what you do feel is Cubit kind of thicken and harden as the impact of this thunder wave rolls through as the cube gets compressed under the wave, the sound wave, parts of it around you kind of like vibrating in different ways. Can I get Pipwick and Luna to make a
Dexterity saving throw?
strength saving throw?
That is 14
14.
for me.
Luna?
I don't know about Luna.
I got a 3.
3. Cool. So Pipwick, with the thunder wave, you almost managed to like kick out with the wave and push out of the cube as you kind of push yourself back towards Dwairu. Luna, you kind of try to push with this wave and get caught up in it and sucked deeper into Cubit. Now your feet entirely engulfed in the cube as well. Outside of the curtain, you guys hear not a thunderous wave, but certainly a deep rumble that emanates from the other side of the curtain. Something enormous has moved Earth on that side, it would seem.
Oh, okay.
And it-
Perhaps they're not entirely under control. Um,
Not in
and
control fucking at all.
you look as the people around you start to look nervous as well.
we should go check this out. Yes. All right. Another riddle, please.
Wait, is the answer water?
No, my dear, it is not. Would you like
We
Yes,
should
one
another
just
more
riddle, please.
try and call this a failure? Another riddle for you.
another. I believe another riddle. I think the time is now of the essence. I believe something is giving it away.
Yep.
But Carter, do you understand that something is going? I'm going to shut up now. I think.
Almost everyone needs it, almost certainly asks for it, but nobody takes it, and I think it applies a lot to your sister today.
Sorry, can you repeat the
Almost
riddle? I'm still
everyone
enjoying
needs it.
solving them.
Almost everyone needs it, most certainly asks for it, but almost nobody takes it. Pipwick would not hear this at all. You do not get to contribute at all, Pat.
No,
Even
no,
to figure it
no.
out.
This is player. I like riddles.
I know, but I just need Pipwick to know that it's not for him.
It's okay.
I mean, I would be shooting messages across, and this would all just essentially be in a message. I was thinking, yes, advice, perhaps.
Certainly seems the advice
Uh,
should have been hindered today. Yes.
I was definitely saying that in a message to
Okay.
Helios, but
Sorry.
if that's the right answer, sure, I'm going to say that out loud.
Another riddle?
Please, another riddle, if that was correct.
You eat my outsides and throw away my insides. What am I?
Eat the insides and.
Eat the outside.
Sorry, my dear, can you please repeat?
You eat the outside and throw away my inside. What am I?
That could
On the cob?
be anything.
Are you saying that out loud, Lauren?
Yes.
You would be correct then.
What was the answer?
Corn on the
On
cob.
the cob.
I mean, would an apple core have also?
There's so many answers to that riddle.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. An apple. I never would have thought of corn on the cob. That's really clever,
You're in
Lauren.
a circus. I'm trying to do circus-related thing. Anyway, it's fine.
Okay.
Question: do I have 3?
You do indeed have 3. Would you like to pass in?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, you got this.
You pass through the curtain to the other side. Can I get you to roll initiative, please?
Or should she jump in at the end of the initiative order?
I feel like I'm going to give Helios the opportunity to react before Cubit, basically.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Didn't get that, though. Ends the order for Helios. Okay, and with that, we are back to the top of the order. Luna, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You're on mute, so I don't know what it is.
I'm just thinking, because what can I do when I'm stuck inside and I'm not very strong? I can only make myself smaller with wild shape.
If she
Unless I become a really big beast, maybe I wild shape into like a bear.
Anaconda.
Yeah, and then maybe you guys can pull me out more easily.
Is there a limit to how big the creature you can wild shape into is?
I believe it's by rating, not by size.
as a thought, if she holds her action, can she assist in someone else trying to pull her out?
Sure. If they can grab her.
I
Holds her hands out so that, like, really well, so they have a good grip.
can't see anything limiting
So at level 2,
what.
any beast that has a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower and doesn't have a flying or swimming speed.
Yep. So one.
Okay, so can I be a really long snake? That's probably my best in terms of getting out, being pullable.
Let's have a look. Monsters by.
Just hope you're not a slippery snake.
Is it 0.5?
I mean, I don't know. Is a bigger thing better?
So these are the options that you have as a 0.5 creature, knowing that the intention with wild shape is you have to have been able to see the creature beforehand. So
Mm-hmm.
you have been in a circus, you have exposure to slightly more than a normal array of creatures, but we have ape, black bear, cockatrice, crocodile, dark mantle, dust mephit, which you would not have seen, giant goat, well, maybe, giant seahorse, giant wasp, a knoll, a gnome, apparently.
Maybe
Grey
crocodile is
ooze.
good.
Yeah. You could also
That's
do
very long.
a reef shark, swarm of insects.
Oh, well, I think I'll stick with crocodile. Crocodile seems appropriate for my needs.
And crocodiles can go an hour without breathing.
Does crocodile have a swim speed though?
It has a swim speed of 30 feet, but it also has a walking speed. So I would let her walk without swimming as a crocodile.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna turn into a crocodile.
Okay, cool. So you
Question: how many hit points does a crocodile have?
A crocodile has 19 hit points.
But I don't get. I get 2 temporary HP on top of what I have.
You get temp HP. Well, you get
Yes.
the HP of the beast.
Well, I've already lost everything except for 1 hit point. So I'm assuming I don't get full hit points from transforming, and I'm assuming I get 1, but I get my temporary extra 2.
I don't know.
That is correct now with the new rules. You don't get the advantage of running down the hit points of your wild shape and then switching.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
Yeah,
That makes
you also gain a
sense.
number of temporary hit points equal to your druid level.
Okay.
Cool. But you are now a crocodile. That is your turn, I believe, to wild shape.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I can do. No, that's got verbal components. Why does everything I do have verbal components?
Oh, wild shape as a verbal component?
No. Well, I wasn't looking at wild shape. I was looking at jump. Because if I could jump 30 feet, that would be pretty handy.
I think Wild Shape doesn't, because it's not a spell. It's a
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see
It's a
anything on
vibe.
the
feature.
thing about it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Okay, then it doesn't matter because I can't cast spells in wild shape anyway, so never mind. I am just gonna try, if I can, as a bonus action, just try and wiggle my way out. That's all I'm gonna do.
Cool. Make a strength check.
It's just a
So
crocodile
I get
jab in
plus,
the middle of a cube.
I get +2 as a crocodile. So that is 15 as a crocodile.
15. Cool. So you watch as Cubit like seems to explode and swell out as this giant crocodile appears in the middle of inside of him. Before it does this weird wiggling, like flopping half death roll motion and flips itself out onto the floor.
Holy
So
shit.
she's out?
She's out.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my
I
god,
would feel bad,
hallelujah.
but gelatinous cubes don't have a nervous system, so yay.
Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Isn't Pitwick still half in?
No,
Oh.
I clapped my feet. I got out.
Oh,
Okay, let's go. Let's run for our lives.
Cool. Dwairu, it is your turn. Are you running for the curtain?
confirming, are all of us out?
Yes, you're all out of the cube.
And is the curtain the only way in or out?
Yes.
You have
I
permission
think
to leave, Dwairu. It's okay.
How much health does everyone have?
Not a
Not
lot.
much.
don't start a fight with a cube.
6 seconds in a cube sucks.
Oh no, are you thinking about the chicken leg?
Or the tank
Thinking
if
about
it's
what?
in there.
Well, I remember there's a trap in here, and I'm wondering if it's worth doing something.
I reckon we get the fuck out.
I agree. We've done what we came here to do.
Before running, I have a question.
Yes. What would you like to know?
The spell Cure Wounds says any creature I can touch regains hit points equal to yada yada.
Yep.
If I put a hand on both of them at the same time and cast it, do they both get health?
Nope. Only
It's a
your
single
dominant
creature.
hand.
Only my dominant hand. What if neither hand is dominant?
Well, then your dominant limb.
Uh,
It's specifically a single creature.
bugger. Yes, then if everyone would like to run, then I think we will go with run.
Cool.
Do the running thing. So, to be clear, you're leaving, are you, Dwyer?
Do we all live together? Or we have to do that one person at a time.
One person at a
We'll
time.
see.
The battle's not over.
Can I hold my action and movement?
You can hold your
What?
action. You cannot hold your movement.
But you can dash as an action and
can
therefore
dash as
use
an
your
action.
movement.
Yeah.
Or you could double dash.
Alright, fuck it. I will cast Cure Wounds on Luna, because she has all of 3 health, and then I shall run out of the room.
Okay.
I touch the crocodile on the nose and go, I don't think I need to do anything else.
Yeah, we need to roll some dice, I believe.
Oh, I need to roll some dice, yes.
Yeah, tell me how much you're healing me for.
So don't get your hopes up. So that would be 2 nat 1s for a total of 4.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna pull a Dwayne Johnson and go, what can I say except you're welcome, and fuck off right out of this room.
Cool. So you can race
Or
the
attempt to.
entire length of the room, but you make it just to the curtain before you stop.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. It is Cubit's turn. You have raced away. Let me double check some things that I might be able to do. So, Cubit is going to attempt to follow you. He manages to get up slightly behind you. And instead of trying to engulf you because he cannot reach you, he is going to shoot this huge blobby limb out towards you in an attempt to grab the statue.
The idol.
The idol. So, I need these dice to do better. This is just rude. So we're going to try and hit you with the pseudopod.
Let's go, Dwairu. Your dice trickery has worked. You've given her loaded dice. She didn't even know it.
I am throwing them in the bin. Because that's a 6. But you see as this pseudopod just comes out and tries to, like, grab the statue from you before missing completely and, like, sucking back into Cubit. And you've never seen him do that before. Usually
Not
he
even
just
when I took the
toddles along.
burrito.
Yeah.
Guys, I think he's evolving.
It's not normal.
Cool. Pipwig, you've been spat out with your thunderclap. You are back next to the table at the back of the room with Cubit and Dwairu at the front of the room, now almost right in front of the curtain. What would you like to do?
Is there space for me to get around Cubit?
There is. You can move through the space that Dwairu is in.
Okay. Let me see if I can actually do this. Let's give it a go. Cubes don't have a brain. I grab something random off the desk next to me and cast minor illusion on it to make it look like the statue. And kind of throw it back into the corner that Cubit was in, and then try to run for the door.
Cool. Can I...
I will say, if the creature takes a study action to examine the image, they have to have a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC.
So, how would you consider that going up against blind sight?
Well, also, I feel like he would definitely get advantage because he knows that Dwairu has it.
I don't know. My thought pattern was if you can see the statue that Dwairu has, and he has the paper, he can see the paper on the floor as garbage, that he could determine that this was the same object as well.
Unless he's not using visuals because he's blind. He's got blind sight. He just knows. He just has an innate sense of magic about rubbish, and or the statue.
Well, my statue would be emanating magic as well. Either way, it's
probably a different
that I'm
kind.
using to try and distract while I get the fuck out of the room.
Cool. I am going to make a check to see whether or not that works, trying to pit it against the blind sight. So I'm going to...
If you call BS on it, I will take BS. I'm just...
No, I think it's cool, but I want to give my guy a chance, you know? But these dice roll like crap, so we don't have a shot.
Okay. Well,
cool. So you biffed it into the corner where he was originally?
Yep, and I'll kind of wolf whistle and then run.
Yep. Cool.
Try
So you can get right up to the curtain. Would you choose to pass through it?
if everyone is very close behind me, then yes.
Luna is a crocodile. But mostly everybody's pretty. Dwyra's already on the other side of the door, and Helios had barely stepped into the room.
And you had just seen it lash out a pseudopod
Yeah.
moments ago.
I think normally Pipwick would stay and make sure everyone else got out, but he kind of wants to get the fuck away from the cube as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Valid.
So I'll jump through the curtain.
Awesome.
Also,
Cool.
make sure that the curtain doesn't kill us on the way out.
Cool. As you try to step through the curtain,
Here we go.
the face appears on this side.
Oh, yay.
No.
Riddle on the way out?
Oh, boy.
I was just talking to you. What happened?
There's
Gertrude, my
there's no
darling.
face on that.
Yellow.
Yeah, the face disappears. You wish to leave? A riddle for thee.
Oh, yay.
I call the trees my home, but I never go inside. And if I ever fall off the tree, then I will die.
Uh, uh,
Is that a leaf?
Can I?
Sorry, can I get the riddle again, please?
I call
I
the
think you're right.
trees my home, but I never go inside. If I ever fall off the tree, I will die.
You're right, driver.
Is it a leaf?
Yeah, I would say a leaf.
He answered, he will exit. You have not answered, you will not.
Okay, can I have a riddle to exit, please? I'd like to get the fuck out.
Cool. This will be your bonus action then for your second riddle.
Okay, Dwyer, shut the fuck up!
What is heavy when going forward, but is not when going backward?
Um, Sorry, one more time?
What is heavy when going forward, but not when going backward?
It's a ton.
And through you go. And so you get to pass through the curtain to the other side, where you see Leonardo waiting there.
I feel like I definitely would have tried to okay, could I have pushed through and then as soon as I was gonna just pull the curtain, you've walked back through. Yeah. Oh, hello. Is everything going swell in there?
I think Pipwick would just be still feeling the tingling and just be pulling his cloak off and trying to shed.
Cool. Helios, it is your turn. You've walked into the room as everyone's effectively running away. What would you like to do?
So a quick question: would they have what would they have burn marks on their skin for
Yes.
Pipwick and
yeah.
okay.
Acidic
So, but
burn.
I'd be able to understand what pick up on some context clues.
Yes, they have been inside Cupid.
Yeah, cool.
Clean shit, man.
What's Helios gonna do?
What is Helios gonna do?
Luna, you okay to get out on your own?
You're a crocodile.
But she can speak.
Mhm.
New
I
rules.
can speak.
But you did a cool voice for your mouse version, so are you gonna do a cool voice for your crocodile version?
I don't know what
She
a
has to
crocodile
now.
sounds like.
Sounds like TikTok, actually.
Sounds like TikTok?
That's a reference to
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan. I thought you
Sorry.
old people would understand.
Too old to remember Peter Pan. Sorry. Excuse me. This is why I don't do the voice acting because it stresses me out. Just get out.
Cool. I'm gonna wait. Who got healed? Was it Pippik or you?
Luna.
I got killed.
For all of 4 health for 2 nat 1s.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna turn around and just be like, "Can I go back through, or do I have to answer a riddle?"
You leaving me? It's an answer for thee. From thee.
Okay. Hit me.
Which question can you never answer yes to?
This is the dumbest riddle ever. This one specifically.
Ah. It's. Are you asleep?
Correct. There you go. And as you step through the curtain to the other side, you hear the crowd crescendo outside. The eruption of the audience, means it's the height of the performance.
Why did
have
you have
to
to rhyme like
hurry.
both of those lines? What
I
the hell?
didn't mean to. I've been doing riddles. I got stuck.
Is it possible that when she comes through, they're like, "Can I hold the curtain open from the other side?"
No.
Right.
I mean, make a
like-
strength check.
Uh,
Oh, if he's going to, I would help.
Okay, cool. So you can roll
maybe
with
she should
advantage.
try. Maybe Helios should roll with advantage.
Oh,
Is
should
the
I?
table out, or should I roll
No,
with advantage?
she's helping you.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I rolled actually quite well. Advantage 19. Minus 1, 18.
18. So you managed to hold it open for a couple of seconds. So you can hold it open. I'm going to say for the next two initiative calls.
Hell yeah, sweet.
Cool. And with that, Lunar, it is your turn. You're a crocodile. You have a movement speed of 20 feet.
And I'm going to dash, dash,
Cool.
dash.
As you race past, Cupid is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Let him do his worst.
Yeah, with these dice, probably
What's
will.
that?
Mad about it. I'm mad about these doggy
Crocodile.
dice you've given me.
They look
They're so
pretty.
pretty.
That is the second two that I've rolled in a row. In the
Maybe you just need
bin.
to warm up with them.
No, bin these dice.
Just
Cool.
give
So that
me.
is a 6. I assume that doesn't hit.
It does not. I'm just going to double check with the crocodile stats
AC
because
is
I was
12.
looking at my
AC
stats. Yes,
so
it
12.
doesn't hit. Live. I'm running on my life.
I've changed my dice.
So, am I free?
Yes, you have made it to the curtain. Would you like to attempt to pass through?
I would.
Well,
They're
I'm
holding
holding
it
it
open, so
open.
I'm just going to go for it.
Cool. Can I get a strength saving throw from you, from Leo, and from Helios, please? As the curtain tries to capture the lot of you.
I got a 4.
Plus-
I got a 2.
We got 14.
All three of you get swept up inside of the curtain, cocooned, and starting to be like sucked towards the roof of the
Fucking again.
tent.
Okay, hang on. I'm just looking at my
Can I
crocodile
ask
actions.
about the capacity of this curtain? Because a crocodile and 2 adults.
Yep,
This is very heavy.
It's a magic curtain.
it's a magic curtain who's now cocooned you on the roof.
Has Dwairu passed through?
No.
Dwairu has not passed through. So,
Dang.
with that,
Ah.
Dwairu, it is
Why-
your turn. The curtain just
why
sucked
are you a
2 people up
crocodile?
into the roof. sucked 2 people and a crocodile up into the roof, into these weird cocoons that are now nestled on the roof. You see, along with 2 other weird lumps that may or may not have been people at some point.
Okay, I have 2 thoughts, and I have no idea if either of them are the worst idea.
I'm all
Alright,
for
Tim,
it.
you want to help me? I have the roll for it. Okay, fuck it. Wait, where's the coin?
I said I'm all for it, but you can.
Oh, I thought you said roll for it.
Hell yeah.
I'm allowed to talk about this with the team, right? I'm allowed to be like, these are my 2 ideas.
Sure, I love pigeons chatting
you.
in the wind.
Okay. Option number 1, I rage for advantage on strength and then just try and fucking barrel tackle the lot of you out, or just take the whole curtain with me. Option number 2, I cast hideous laughter on the curtain and hope that it works.
I just want to remind you that you are very drunk. So rage might not give you the advantage that you hope it will. As for hideous laughter, great question, but normally it renders a person prone and laughing. I don't know how you do that with curtains.
It says
Let's find out.
creature, and it says that on failed save they are incapacitated, which I don't think means they'd be able to keep holding something.
So I am going to provide you with some information because I kind of hinted at it towards Helios's insight roll, which is this is not a creature but a construct.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So I
May I
think you're going to
suggest
put in a spell slot
get
for that.
out. Just get out.
Just get out, not even try and barrel you with me.
First out, then solutions. Wait, are
Yeah.
we?
You've already got
outside?
clear out for answering the riddle.
Yep.
So get out, put the statue in the bag of holding, and then we can try and get the others free.
Get the statue away from my mother. That's all I care about. She's gonna have to let us go at some point.
Okay,
Who
sticking in
cares?
character, I'm going to do exactly what Pip just told me to do. I'm going to leave the room, and I'm going to put the statue in his bag of holding.
Cool. You wish to leave me? A riddle from thee.
He's already
He
answered
answered the
one.
riddle before.
You did indeed.
He
It
stole
was
the
a
riddle.
leaf!
You're free to go.
That's good. I don't know where my money is.
Now that I'm like thinking about it, I feel like it's this billowing curtain that actually doesn't have a seam in it, and so once you answer the riddle, then you can you can push through, and the seam appears to you. That way, like when anyone else is like pushing through, it's like there's nothing. You can't get through.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. So you pop out the other side, Dwairu.
Yep, and I'll pop the statue into Pip's bag.
Okay, so we're on the outside. They're on the roof, cocooned in fabric? Question mark.
They're on the okay. The way that this has worked has been that they have been sucked into the curtain, cocooned, and then drawn to the top of the inside of the chamber.
So they're inside the house.
Yeah, they're inside the house.
Fuck.
Call was coming from inside the house. But I am going to end combat here. Unless you enter back in which case Cubit will be there.
No, that's fine. Curtain. Is there any way I can, goad you into relinquishing the captive humans or crocodile that you have in your possession currently?
They're to be free once the clock strikes 3.
Which clock?
3 o'clock somewhere.
Leonardo would definitely have been like trying to pull out a dagger while cocooned and cut his way out. If
Cool. Can I get a strength check to just kind of try and like wiggle it out before trying to cut through?
can it be dexterity? Because I'm being
Dexterity
very
is also fine.
dexterous.
Fine.
Yippee! Oh yes, 21.
21. Yeah, cool. So you managed to get the dagger up and in hand. I'm going to give you advantage on an attack roll against the curtain. You just have to beat a 5, and then see how we go.
Double tens plus 4, 14.
Cool. Yeah, so you manage to start like cutting into the cocoon, and it's just going to take you some time to just kind of like cut through the cocoon. And after a minute, you can kind of, or a little bit of time, you can start seeing that there's about a 20-foot drop if you cut yourself out of this. You seem to be
So long as
right
it's
at the
not
top towards the big
so long as
drop.
it's not into a gelatinous cube, I'm going for it.
Make a perception check. We'll see if you can see him.
Okay.
20 feet is too high. I would say
Outside.
it's about 15. Sorry?
5.
5. You can't see Cubit anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm still going for it.
Yeah. Lauren, what did you say?
We're outside of the room, right?
Yes, so you guys are on the outside of the curtain now, you and Pipwick.
No. Well, look, Helios and I got sucked into the
Sorry,
room
you and
in
Helios
cocoons.
are no. So you are inside
But
of
we
the
got
room,
sucked
like
into the
on the
curtain.
roof of the room.
Oh,
So you get like sucked in and then drawn up and like hung over effectively your mother's space.
What clock do you want to strike 3?
The
How
clock?
can I save my friend?
You said when the clock strikes 3. Which clock?
The clock?
What's the
Which one is
significance
that?
of 3?
It will be 3 hours after the show finishes.
Oh, it should finish like 4 hours ago. Didn't you hear it? They're on a different one now.
The show finished momentarily. Moments ago. Mira will be here soon.
Pip, I don't think this is good.
Can I hear them? Like as
Are
I'm
you in
wrapped
the
up?
curtain? Make a perception check for me, please.
Come on. A 10.
You cannot.
got a 15.
Um,
Can I?
No, you cannot. Leo, you have tried to cut your way out of it, and you're just gonna try and jump out of
Yep.
the cocoon. Cool. Can I get you to make a dex saving throw as you fall out of the cocoon, having cut your way out of it?
Oh, goddamn! I should have just used the dice that was treating me bad. 9.
9. Cool. I'm going to need you to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down onto the ground. Just round the circle. Last action from Helios and Luna. Are you guys doing anything in your cocoons?
Would I have heard him fall?
Yes.
I would also like to cut my way out of my cocoon.
Cool. I need a athletics or acrobatics check or a dexterity or strength check to try and get your weapon into your hand, wiggle it around so you can make an attack against this thing.
Yeah. Well, I think that once I've landed, like, oh, leg, and then I would be casting message to both of them to tell them to try and see if they can cut their way out.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
21.
I reply saying, "Get the others out. Get my statue out of here."
Cool.
If that is your priority, okay.
Yeah, 21. You managed to get your weapon out and around and start like cutting through. And just a reminder, Luna, you are still a crocodile.
I have not forgotten. I want to see if I can bite the curtain and rip it.
Can I get you to make an attack roll against the curtain with disadvantage because you are bound?
The most
Can I ask
dexterous
a
crocodile in existence.
Question.
Yes.
How far away is my pod from Luna's pod?
I would say about 10 feet.
That's too far.
So to hit, I have +4. So my first roll is a 9. And my second roll's a 10. So I'll take the 9.
Yeah. So you grab a bunch of like fabric and you get it in your mouth, but you don't seem to be able to get them open enough to do any of the tearing motion or any damage to the curtain. It just kind of there's a bit of cloth in your mouth and your tiny hands can't grab anything.
Yeah, I like
Um,
Matt's reenactments. Perfect.
Helios, you do
Was
manage to
I?
cut out, and you do see you as you start cutting a hole that you're about 15 feet up in the air.
Can I grab the edges of it as like with one hand as I'm cutting?
Sure.
When there is a hole, I'm hoping to have a dangle moment.
Yeah,
And
cool. Can I get a dex check from you then to try and dangle?
Also, just in this
I got
moment,
a
I would have that moment of Luna wants to know that the idol is safe. I would then relay to Pipwick, and then I would think Pipwick would relay back, and then we would have a quick chat through message that, and so Luna would know that it's in the bag of holding.
She will know. Does she know that we have a bag of holding? I think we need to just. I want.
You
You
told her
go.
you
I
would
don't
know
think you
everything at the end of the last adventure. She
You're
knows you
right.
got a bag of holding.
She would know. Get out of here. She's going to be here any second. Save it. So all of our efforts haven't been in vain.
I got a 7 to dangle.
You go to dangle, and as you go to like hold and place your weight onto all of that fabric, it starts to unspool and tear away because it's not really that strong at that point. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please?
20, dirty 20.
20. You manage to, despite this initial start to this motion, catch yourself and land on your feet with a bit of a grunt and oh, that hurts, but you know, you can shake it off.
I was thinking it was like the 3-point stance of like all the heroes with like one leg out
Hero
and knee.
stance, yeah. Cool, so we're going to cut from there back outside. Pipwick and Dwairu, as you're having this conversation with the curtain about, you know, what is 3, what is time, the participants in the final act start filtering out from the big top, moving through, kind of moving past you. You're getting a lot of weird looks, and Mira starts striding towards you guys with purpose. Full costume on, like it is like a tight leotard sequin number, big headdress, huge makeup on. She kind of looks intimidating rather than performing in this moment as she's like stalking towards you.
Would I have noticed her?
Yes.
Okay, having heard what Leo said, I'm gonna final message that I'm gonna get the fuck out with the idol, and I'll say that I'm gonna go bury it underneath our caravan. And as I run away, I shed off my sage cloak and my beard and my hat just so that I'm in like base form and running so that I'm less recognizable as Pipwick.
Cool. So
Oh,
Pipwick is
we
on the
all
run.
had disguises on, if I recall.
Pipwick is always in disguise. Pipwick is a disguise.
No.
I
When
No, didn't we
would
put
we?
disguises on to approach the curtain last session? We put a bunch of makeup kits
do
on?
remember that, yes. Or at least
I
Luna
think that was
did.
just. I think it was just Luna. Yeah.
Oh, I recall putting one on. I had the kiss makeup or something.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
I think. I don't think.
Do I
Leonardo
see my
did that.
mother coming?
No, you're
You're
inside.
on the
She's
other side.
outside.
Although I have relayed, I would have relayed that to Leo. Mira's
Yep.
coming, hurry the fuck up. Or come up with a good story.
I
Cool.
think.
I'm going to give, literally, I'm giving Dwairu a single action to do in this moment before calling it for this evening because it is 9:30. And you guys will have to deal with the mother's wrath later.
It's been relayed to me that we're just getting the idol out of here, right?
Yeah.
You've also just seen Pipwick bolt.
And start shedding clothes.
When I say I'm shedding, I'm taking them off and throwing them in the bag as I run.
Okay. Rather than
Not just leaving my
Pipwick's
beard and
shirt.
stuff
This
in
is
a trail behind me.
while in this moment, while he's thinking, I would be at Helios. Maybe it's a time to stealth into this. There's like a change room or like large rack that you were talking about
Yes.
before. Maybe we should stealth in here for as long as it takes. And can I just like hide amongst clothes and
Cool.
things like
Make a stealth roll for me, please.
that? Okay, that's something that I can't do. Hell's yeah, 21.
Cool. Are you hiding Helios?
Nah,
Nah, cool.
I'm gonna stand in the middle.
Okay, Pipwick, last action. Not Pipwick, sorry. Dwairu, last action. What are you doing? You also running?
Yes. Casting dash and fucking legging it.
Okay. Awesome. Cool.
Legging
Yeah.
it all the
And-
way to the pub.
Crocodile Luna, you remain in the ceiling?
Oh,
You know it. I don't have a choice.
can I ask a question? Is there a chair here, like a chair that like a I'm thinking like a business chair, like something that like reclines slightly.
There is the desk that we were
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah, I'm
over,
wondering if there's like a desk chair.
but also there is still a gelatinous cube in that room that was not happy with our
I
team.
haven't touched the gelatinous cube. It doesn't know I've literally stepped into this room, went what the fuck, and then stepped out
I
again.
will say there is a minor illusion in that room of the statue. This could be posed as just a failed attempt at stealing it.
I don't know what you're stealing. I've literally walked into this room. You're fucking around. You got through a curtain. I've just joined in. I have no idea what you guys are doing. I have no idea what the statue's about. I don't even know there is a statue. So I've literally come in, conned a curtain, gotten through. You're all leaving. I've left with you, got sucked to the ceiling, and then gotten down. Luna's still on the ceiling. You're hiding. People are dashing, and I'm just here like, yeah, good chat. No, I'm gonna find a chair and like prop my heels up and lean back and just wait for Mum to arrive.
Okay. So you're gonna be like sitting in her office chair.
There, mother, I've been expecting you.
Very much that. Where is the gelatinous cube? I want to make it very clear. I'm going to keep a little bit of a berth.
Cool. So, okay. Just so you can do your cool move, I'm going to tell you that the gelatinous cube has in fact raced to the corner in an attempt to protect what it thinks is the idol, which is back in the opposite corner where he started. And with that, we are going to call it there for the night. You will deal with confronting your mother next week. Bye, God,
Whoa.
guys.
How's this one shot treated you, Isabel?
I
What is
love
this,
a good
week
one shot.
3, 4, 4
4, I
weeks?
think.
At least 4.
Jesus,
We had-
yeah, I'm doing my best.
You're doing
You're
great.
doing a fantastic job. It's been highly enjoyable.
I feel like I
It
need to
has.
level you guys up after this, so maybe
Yes, please.
we'll
Do
see.
it. Do it.
You've been such a
I've
good
done so much.
DM.
I should.
All right, cool. Pluggables, Pat, hit me with your pluggables.
Finally press record podcast available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah. Anyone?
It's good fun.
Anything? Anyone else would like to plug?
Well, for dopamine, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on Twitch. Is that the thing that you do? I don't really know.
Follow on
us
Twitch.
on Twitch as well.
All right. Thank you, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.